Hey, so in this video, I'm going to show you what parts I use to build my outboard trolley. I built this trolley specifically for this motor. I suspect it would fit most 9.8 short shaft motors. It's compact and it fits my hatchback just fine. All right, so here are the parts you need. So these are 3/4 inch. Everything here is 3/4 inch galvanized pipe. Well, some of these rusted parts are not galvanized, so if you were to build one, it'd probably be best to use galvanized. Okay, these are 18-inch pieces. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 18-inch pieces. I have 1, 2, 3 pieces of 12-inch, and I have 2 pieces of 6-inch. All right. As far as the shorter pieces are concerned, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 2-inch pieces. As far as fittings go, I have 1, 2 pieces of end cap, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 elbows, 90-degree elbows, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 T-connectors, T-fittings. And then finally I have 1, 2 just connector pieces. I don't know exactly what they're called, but they're just connector pieces. Now, outside of the galvanized pipes and pipe fittings, I have 2 wheels. As far as size is concerned, I'm not sure. But basically it fits a 1/2-inch axle. I think these are 8-inch wheels. And these look like they're 7-inch. Yeah, so these are 7-inch wheels. You can go larger, you can go smaller, whatever you have. As far as these wheels are concerned, these are 6-inch wheels. These have held up just fine. You're also going to need, obviously you're going to need some wood here for the transom piece. I don't know exactly what size these are. I think these are probably 7-inch. The size of the transom board is it's just fitted to this trolley. This is a 12-inch piece, so obviously this is going to be just a little bit. This is probably about 14 inches. You're gonna have to measure, do your own measuring. There are 2 3/4-inch pieces glued together with wood glue. That's it. And then I have 4 U-bolts. You're going to need to find U-bolts that fit the 3/4-inch pipe. I think it's 3/4 inch inside diameter, so these are 1 inch. So you're going to need 1-inch U-bolts. All right. What else? You're going to need bushings. You don't see them in here. You don't see them here. They're inside. These are what I have in here are bronze bushings. This is 1/2-inch threaded rod. Same for these. You need 1 bushing here, 1 bushing here. If you can't find those bushings, I'm not sure what you can do. You might have to mail order them. I don't have bushings in the top here. I just haven't got, the place that I got them at only had 2. So, but it's fine. I mean, it operates just fine without it. It's going to be a little rattly, so I suggest finding them at least for the bottom. It's more important down here than it is up here. So as far as other hardware is concerned, you have 1/2-inch nuts here. So I have 1, 2. So the reason I have 2 is basically because one of them is a lock nut. If you don't use a lock nut, you can simply just go with 1, but use red thread locker. I have them here as well. On this build, I have a total of 10 pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I also have fender washers. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't have one here. You should have one here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 7, 8. So 8 pieces. I also don't have them here, but it hasn't affected me. But I suggest it, so I would go 8 fender washers. And that's about it. Assembly is pretty straightforward. What I do is I just simply, I use channel lock pliers to tighten these as well as I could. What I did was I built these first, and then I tied them together with this because it's going to be hard to swing these around right after you put these on. So I put these legs on afterwards, but you would have figured that out, I think. You need to put threadlocker, the threads on this particular piece right here. What you don't want is these legs to swing out. That would be very bad. If this swung out, your motor is going to fall. So it's imperative that you use threadlocker. Screw these in as tight as you can and use threadlocker. Very important. And use galvanized. This is what happens if you use non-galvanized fittings and pipes. They're just going to rust. I mean, it hasn't affected me, but I recommend it. And that's it. Pretty simple. Works beautifully. This particular build, or this particular angle, is also important to be mindful of. With this piece, the 6-inch piece, and a 12 and an 18, and the little 2-inch piece down here, results in an angle when laid down that aids in keeping oil out of the power head. That's very, very important. I'll show you in a second what that looks like. So with these exact pieces and a 6-inch here, it'll give you just enough angle to keep oil out of the power head. That's very important. Another really important thing is you need a strap of some sort to secure it. Since there's so much weight at the power head, since all the weight is here, if you don't have this here, it's going to tilt. The leg's going to go up, and you don't want that. You're going to get oil. You're going to flood the air intake with oil. Transom block I mounted on this side, and that's just to aid in keeping the height when it's laid down, the height of the back of the cowling, as low as possible. This clears the top of the tailgate of my hatchback by just 2 inches. It fits perfectly. All right. That's about it. Now I just remembered. Important thing. This is a short shaft. If you have a long shaft, which would be 5 inches longer, the leg would be 5 inches longer. If that's the case, you're going to need to run a longer pipe or a longer upper part right here with a taller transom board. All right, that's it. All right, good luck. If you have any more questions, just go ahead and email me. My email is asairin4, is ASAIRIN4 @gmail.com if you have any other questions. All right, thanks.